Happy Sunday. It is May 24th. It's 5:26 p.m. and we are doing a special episode of End the Week with the Geeks. We are doing this on a Sunday because everything that went on this week, I totally missed Friday. Probably should have had one of my techs take over for me, but totally forgot about it. Didn't even think to reschedule, but didn't want to miss an episode. So here we are. Um, all right. What are we talking about today? So I don't really have any questions except from last week. We had Jacqueline Tecarante from JMT Media asked about with everything going on and video conferencing and Zoom meetings and a lot of live streaming. What do people, what is a recommendation for a setup at your home that you could do office, home office? Um, so I figured today, let's do a couple minutes to talk about a setup that you could easily do at your home office or office. So let's take a picture. Let's take a look. This is the setup that I am currently using here in my home office. I have it set up with a few ring lights, a web camera, a microphone, have pop filters, anti shock kits for the microphone with various arms to easily push things out of the way, as well as earbuds. Um, so let's kind of go through. I'm going to tell you what I use, why I recommend it, and obviously there's lots of different solutions that people can utilize, but this is my setup. So let's share my screen as I do this. Probably should have done that ahead of time. Alrighty. I don't need to be big. Let's make me small. All right, here we are. Okay, so for a webcam, there's lots of options that you could utilize for a web camera, for Zoom, for Microsoft Teams, live Facebook streaming. I highly recommend the Logitech Brio. It is a Ultra HD, so that's technically a 4K webcam, HDR, Windows Hello support. What Windows Hello is the ability for a computer to unlock with just seeing your face. So rather than typing a password or a PIN, Microsoft Hello support means that you walk up to the computer, it will detect your picture, it'll verify face recognition and unlock the computer without the need of entering a password. Super high quality webcam, highly recommended. Now, here's the caveat for anyone who's tried to buy a camera in the past 2 months will realize that good luck, right? With the quarantine, the rush for everyone running to work from home, webcams have disappeared out of stock everywhere. As you can see, we are on Logitech's website, out of stock. Logitech said that they are working to get back to production. They believe originally it was by June. They believe they would ramp up and get product out the door. Now I am seeing on distributor sites it being pushed as far as August. So webcams are very hard to come by. We do have some stock of some lower quality 720 webcams for anyone who needs it. But when things get back to normal, this is definitely the webcam we recommend. The Logitech Brio, top of the line, 4K. It's incredible. Now, there are other solutions if you have a 4K camera, but again, out of stock is the Elgato Cam Link 4K. What this allows is for anyone who has a DSLR camera with an HDMI output, you could actually use that DSLR camera as a camera feeding into your computer for Zoom meetings, professional recording, Facebook Live. So this is something actually that I've been trying to buy since we went into quarantine. I wish I would have thought about it ahead of time, but I didn't. And from what I'm seeing is these will come back in stock about in mid-June from what I'm getting the latest from Elgato. But this is really cool. It allows you to hook up a real camera and hook it up into a cam link, into a computer, a laptop, anything with a USB port. USB 3 for the Ultra HD. So Elgato, Camlink 4. And what I'll do in the comment section after this, I will put a link to everything that I recommend. All right. So webcam is extremely important. Well, however, placement of webcam it comes into play, right? When we're doing a live stream and you're speaking to the camera, you want to look like you're speaking at the camera. Well, most webcams come with a clip to put it on top of the monitor. So if you're doing a live stream and talking to three, four people, what's going to happen is it's going to look like you're looking down. So over time, as you know, when we first started our streams, I was looking down a lot, and then I invested in arms to bring that camera down to a point where I'm now looking at the camera. So if we jump back into my pictures really quick, you'll notice that that camera actually is on an arm and sits about 2 inches lower from the top of my monitor. And that helps to give it the illusion of me looking at the camera when I'm looking around the screen. Now, obviously, when I turn over to this camera, boom, I'm turned. But placement is very important. So if you have the ability for a desk that you can put clamps on, having arm come, there's plenty of webcam arms and microphone arms available on Amazon, inexpensive. All right, so let's move along. Well, webcams are great. Video is extremely important for live streaming, Zoom meetings. Well, microphones are the next most essential piece. How good you sound. Do you want to sound like you're far away, underwater, or do you want to sound crisp and professional? Obviously, when you're sitting at a webcam, you don't, and a Zoom meeting or a Facebook Live, you don't want to have a lapel. It'd be easier than not, right? Well, Blue Yeti makes an amazing microphone, very inexpensive. You're talking 130. Um, Lots of colors. I actually own two of them. I have a blue one. That is what we use here. I actually have a black one in the other room that I begin to use when I set up in my other room. Um, Great, has multiple, the ability to change gain for any application. They have different patterns that allow it to basically, you could put it in stereo mode if you were talking to two different people, omnidirectional if you wanted to pick up everything, bidirectional as well as cardioid. So right now, with my microphone in front of me, I'm using that mode. It makes sure it focuses and picks up what it should and ignores the things around you. Amazing microphone, inexpensive, and it really ups your game in the quality of how you sound. Again, I have that on a arm so that with an anti-shock absorber and a pop filter. Probably don't need all that, don't have to go that crazy, but when I started getting into this, I wanted to do it right, so I invested in all of the equipment to allow me that a professional vlogger would use. By no means am I a professional vlogger, but I hope to be there one day. Um, okay, so you got a webcam, you got a microphone, right? Two very important things. Lighting, it's key, right? That's what kind of gives me and makes me look better than dulled out back. Ring lights, inexpensive. As you can see in my setup, I have two ring lights, one on either side, hitting back. Um, some people go as far to put ring lights around them to give some more depth. I tried that in this room, but in this room it didn't really work out too well and actually created some shadows. But lighting is key. Now, you could, if let me pull up my picture full screen, you could see those ring lights, right? They're in my eye. You could see them. You don't want to get something too big because what you see if you watch some people on YouTube is all you see is the ring light in their eye. You want to try to get something small that likes you but doesn't show up too much in your eye. Now, if you're wearing glasses, that makes it a bit harder because everything's going to reflect, including your computer monitor. Nothing you can really do about that. Um, but investing some ring lights, and like I said, I will throw what I use in the comments so you could click through and see what I recommend. Now, if you look behind me, I have this really pretty background. So I utilize a software called ManyCam Enterprise. I'm going to throw that up actually like this. And what that allows me to do is I have actual control over my cam. I could do a lot of different things, but it includes the ability for me to do chroma keying and green screen. Well, let me just show you if I turn off my green screen. That's what's actually behind me. Behind me is an actual green screen. Now, I invested in this recently to really give me the ability to get a little more professional with my ability, with my my live streams and my Zoom meetings, and put a background behind me. I had Laura, who's from our team, create an awesome background circuit board, Techie Geek logo with the troubleshoot mascot, moves around steady, and this just repeats and repeats. And we're going to create others. It gives me the ability that I could load pictures and make it look I'm at my office, make it look like wherever I am. So for that, I purchased a web around green screen. It basically mounts right to your chair. So this is literally right on my chair, which is why if I kind of move out of the way, you see the straps and my chair is green screen. Another cool thing, oh, I need a drink. I love how the Perrier bottle is green and actually is getting greened out too with the background. Pretty cool. But yeah, big shot. So web around, I purchased this one first on Amazon and then one directly from their website after I found them. Really good solution. Thank you to Mike Raziuso from Gotham for actually recommending that to me. Makes it easy. I don't have a lot of room here to set up a green screen, pull it, make it tight. Fixing on a nice collapsible piece, folds right up, and put it in a bag when I'm done using it. It's not the easiest to put on the chair. You gotta grab it. You gotta get the straps going. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. So that's something. So then the next important thing that everyone seems to forget is you don't want to listen to a live stream um, from speakers, because what happens is if you're listening through speakers, you can now create echoes and interference with your microphone. So you want to invest in some good AirPods or EarPods. So let me find the ones that I use here. So I recently purchased. I originally had the Apple AirPods, which I purchased. I liked them. However, I didn't like how you really see them. You see the microphone, the way their design comes down, they stick out of the ear, and we're not using the microphone piece. We're only using the earphone piece. So I one of the YouTube channels that I watch highly recommends the E25 earbuds. So I picked up a pair and got them this week, actually, like 2 days ago. I switch in my ear now, and they have an amazing sound. Honestly, I probably don't even need these right now because I'm not listening to anyone else talk other than myself. But if when you're normally on a live stream, you're talking to other people, it's important you want to listen to everyone else here, not from speakers that are going to interfere with your microphone. So really liking these so far. I paired these to my phone as well. They are Bluetooth, and a lot of bass to them. They sound really good. So definitely recommend them. So what does that give you? So there I go. I'm saying so a lot. Get better as we go. We have the webcam. The Brio is what we recommend. The Blue Yeti mic. If you have a DSLR and you could get your hands on an Elgato Camlink 4K, excellent solution. You need it, like we said, selfie rings, green screen if you're looking to really take it up to the next level, and then your earbuds, AirPods. This way you have air. So that covers kind of all the components that you would need to be able to get professional video vlogging, Facebook Live, Zoom meetings, to really put you above everyone else with just a simple webcam, make you look good, right? With as we move forward and come out of quarantine, we're going to see there's going to be more and more that are going to move to these remote meetings, right? We've proven now you don't have to have every meeting in person. We could really utilize technology in a good manner. Um, so it makes sense to invest in some products to really make you look good when you are doing this remotely. So that's what I wanted to do. Again, I apologize for missing this on Friday at 2, but I did not want to go a week without us doing the end of the week with the Geeks. So thank you to Jacqueline Tecarante last week for kind of asking these questions. We use this today. And we are here every Friday, 2 p.m., end the week with the Geeks, to answer your IT questions. So you can email them over, drop them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/techiegeek. And we are on YouTube. So please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We are here to answer your questions. This is 15 minutes rapid fire where we go and answer those questions for you. So thank you. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. And we will see you all again next week.